not owning your game. Like I said in my previous video about no mercy and giving an inch to activists, this is of a similar vein too. What Ubisoft has done here is laid the foundation down, stating that you do not own anything that they make at all, either in the past, in the present, or even the future.
Damn it, that's loud. Hello? Can the mic pick up my phone? Hello? Jesus Christ. It's loud. It's really loud. Alright, I think it works. But today I'm gonna focus on the story though. Any footage from the story. So let's start. Let's start with a travel mission.
"用でもあるの？ないなら帰るから。
Alright. gonna try to do the daily mission first. Tease help us go.
西風に乗って出発。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりんいけー。はっとくるくる。答えはないんだから。くるりん飛べー。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるくるくるりんくるりん。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。西風に乗って出発。はっとくるくる。
Oh my god.
いい頼り。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりんいけー。
買いだ。
西風に乗って出発。答えはないんだから。飛べー。ふっふっくるくる。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりんいけー。はっとくるくる。答えはないんだから。
And one more and it's done.
西風に乗って出発。どうぞ。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん飛べー。ふっふっくるくる。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりんはっとくるくる。西風に乗って出発。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりんいけー。答えはないんだから。
Alright. That should do it. Well, I keep going to my backpack. Okay. There. Wait, casters. Alrighty. Now we had enough.
万物は流転し、生死には秩序があります。終わりもまた始まりなのです。
What's she talking about? Oh, I'm good in Japanese. Start it up. My relic is still at large. Why did I go here? Not all stellar have the same description. Alright, I don't care. shall we fail to know? The person who witnessed the miracle, such is the will of fate. If I take on our list, will the prophecy come to pass to me as well? Revolves, I must keep an eye on Hazel. Man, where's Aglaya?
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
Miss her.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
Wait, Nua's Mars? Moss? Isn't that the Aeon?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
The throne was straight in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
So he's like an outcast?
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
Even her ornaments had been
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest.
Who is it?
You're here.
Hey.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
Oh yeah. We need to do that. We are ready. Maybe.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
She still can talk.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity.
We are going to become
You will inherit
demigod,
Orynyx's
for real?
divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own.
The Trailblazer is now God of Time.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
It's not a marriage. Are you trying to talk me out of it?
On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity.
Dang.
Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Seems like a shot in the dark. If I descend into hell, who will? Alright.
Mem worry. Memmy
What?
memmy mem, memmy mem mem mem, memmy mem mem mem.
Maybe set worry.
Mem memmy mem, mem memmy mem 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 hero.
Oh my god. It's starting to take shape.
Memmy mem mem, mem 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 mem, memmy mem 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 mem, mem mem memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem, mem mem mem, memmy mem 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 mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Wait, Ekalaya understand?
Memmy mem mem, memmy mem mem mem, memmy mem 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 mem, mem memmy mem mem mem, memmy mem mem mem.
So it's really Orynyx turned into him. So Orynyx hasn't died.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all to make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
So finally we go in on a secret. Finally listen to the Just don't let I had to remove it. I said it was really too loud. Alright. What you gonna say, Caster?
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
You need Ekalaya for something to?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Dang. Can you tell me more about the book?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself.
Oh, is that a dragon?
It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end.
What was she talking about? She's talking about herself or something? Let me lower the desktop volume a bit. Testing. Alright, sound good? Let's continue. Sorry for the wait, guys.
Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
Alright. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met a demise. What a dark story. Yeah, no shit, man.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving a mark behind.
That's right.
Yeah,
Writing,
we agree on
drawing,
something.
taking
Nice.
photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things.
You're right.
Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not
Oh
look
my
through
God,
the photos in your
okay,
photo stone
mate.
out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
construction now. God damn it, it's loud. Speaking of photographs, when I was helping you take photo previously, I did not look through the photo in your photo style courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of Rosie Celestial Maiden.
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity...
Oh, you don't want to meet Rush 7.
Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Thank you, Rice-chan. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Time to go back and talk to Danham. Where's Danham though? I think I need to do the team here. Yeah.
Play like how you usually do in the simulated universe.
I never heard of Fortnite before, but okay. Quick lineup. Oh, my caster is on the level, but I want to play with a team that, you know, has the relevant character. So, Trailblazer is gonna be first. Where is Trailblazer? Where caster is?
Do not worry. My curse is a blessing on the battlefield.
Oh, really? Second? Alright. I'm gonna leash out here.
With you here, I feel a bit more at ease.
That's right, that's right. I should level up faster, so... Do I still have enough? Oh my god. I think I had to salvage some of the Lycons. I don't think I had enough. Fuck. I don't think I had enough. Wait, 30? Alright. Ascent. Go to 40. Nice. Nice. 50. Is it up? Nice. 60. And I don't have enough credits. Fuck. What am I missing here? What? I don't have gloves. What are gloves? Increase speed by 6%. So this one works. You should prioritize HP percent, right? Recommendation. What's the recommendation? Why the fuck? That data is being compiled, so it's not working. Fuck it. I think that should be enough. Oh, fuck it. Let's go down.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Over there. Man, that's beautiful.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Which way is the right one? Wait.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Oh my god, this takes too long. This is my room. This looks like a suitable place to put the mystery object you bought from a wooden horse. Though you still have no idea what is inside the crate. Do you want to tear it open and see? With a great anticipation, you tear open the crate and find a giant sea seal doll. Alright, you recall someone referring to the species as the divine beast. Fuck those, maybe placing a doll divine image on your room would bring good things your way? Interesting. But I kinda don't care. As usual, destiny has delivered you another gift. One of the surge in your chest has died down, and a few pieces of shattered crystal lie motionlessly in your hand. Who salvaged them from the long river in the past? Unfortunately, that's the question that's easy to answer. Ooh, what? We find a citizen assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
What is it? More trouble?
I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it would be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akima better.
Do you remember the council of elders that were on our hills previously? It seemed like they made their moves.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives.
Sound
They hold
boring?
legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
Fuck them. Who demigods, right? So, Aglaya doesn't actually call the shots?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
I've never won past my sociology class. Perhaps you should take some of the exam next time we visit Paperful University. Tell me more about the Citizen Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Huh. Sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes of the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders.
Of course they are.
They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the Opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the Opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, There seems to be a new variable to the situation.
What is it? Is it us? Is it man? Is it NASA? Looks like you realize this as well.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaya will surely take back Cersei's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him.
True.
He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
You suspect he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect towards the Council of Elders.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
I have better understanding the full picture now. Is there anything we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are piling up again. Brigastell and Mem are tied up with Orange's triumph, and while I'm preparing to visit the grove to uncover the clues on the world beyond the sky. I just want to rest right now.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Oryx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength.
Oh, we actually got
We'll meet at the Vortex in a
rest?
few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
No, thank you. I ain't reading all that. Oh my god, they really expect me to read this shit? Jesus. It's just as I suspect. The trouble afflicting the Flame Chase journey aren't just external issues. The complex internal politics and interpersonal relationships are also exacerbating the problem. We can't let our guard down yet. We have to find out where we stand in this large interwoven web. And let's rest then.
Mem nervous.
It's not that soon. There are still 3 more days into them. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I feel like sitting duck that had been thrown to the deep end. True. Speaking of which, I don't recall seeing any rubber duck or expect that of Pokemon. It seems like they only have the seals. Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who earned the gaze of an Aeon, you should be able to overcome the trial of the original god just fine. I mean, we're basically a god, demigod now, right? So it doesn't matter. We also unknowingly got the user to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly to our overheads. Get some rest, Brigastell. Sure I am. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in the forest is about to begin. A few days later, at the vortex of
Esteemed one, Oryx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius,
Let's go.
please step forward.
Let's go. I'm a step forward. Oh my god, why were they two of them? Yeah, that's so sad. Trinon?
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Let's go.
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
I have long gotten used to fighting fires.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysos heirs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Mem-mem-mem-hoo. Mem-mem-mem-mem. Both of you,
Made me so cute.
please, come forward.
You start to grow on me though. That spin was not
Recite
necessary.
along with us.
Okay.
O Majesty of the
The
12
Titans,
Pillars of the world, we
we
seek your divinity
to mend the rift of the world.
Fill
Our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in the willing service of the prophecy. I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus
Come in as I
and surrender the core
core
flame.
flames. Oh shit! We're gonna submit the core flame. Oh shit! The fuck is Orynyx saying?
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Waiting for my return, my friend.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Oh my god, not a chap. Not a chap.
Don't worry, Aglaya. She's tougher than I am, right?
Facts. Let's go.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Let's pray.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. She will definitely succeed.
Yes, sir.
While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Why is she looking like that?
Speak. I'm listening.
What was that? Me? Okay.
Slap, slap!
What?
Wake up! How is it? How do you feel?
Oh my god, it talk! How are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Paimon 2.0!
I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
Already better than Paimon voice.
Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother?
Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
I don't know about that.
Broken.
But we gonna take the core from
Where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Yeah, who's the mother? Damn, it's beautiful.
You. It's you. I remember you.
Shit.
Skyfather has gazed upon you.
Skyfather? Does she mean Fully?
Mother is calling for you.
Who is mother? Does Skyfather refers to Fully? Yes! I think so too. Okay, what the fuck now? The Titan words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be clogging and frost, symbolizing memories.
Skyfather has chosen you.
Who is your mother? A majestic voice peers through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain wall in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We come to you because of something important.
Something important, an important matter.
Oryx, listen to me.
Oh shit, let's mem cook. Let's mem cook.
Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom.
We're gonna help liberate you, Orinus.
I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Damn, main voice killed. What's troubling you, big fella? the idea.
But you lack something.
Okay, what the fuck?
Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack
Is
is a future.
I don't have a future? That's right, I live in the moment. I'm a
Future?
present kind of girl.
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
What?
The gaze from the Sky Father stabilized your form
We're already dead?
because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Wait, what? We're Moshinderu?
What? How is that possible?
Even men don't know this shit. Do you mean that I'm already dead?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Emphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
You still haven't explained things clearly. What about a trial? Revive me quickly!
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father, time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance,
Oh,
my strength,
remembrance.
I shall entrust it to you.
She said the words.
The fate of the world. If you wish to save it, go and find your future that has been stolen. Even if that means you'll have to cheat death.
Oh.
You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and claim your future. This is the true trial of time. Oh shit. You're finally awake. I'll keep it simple. You succeed. Oryx has entrusted you with your divinity. Now, you're no different from the demigod of forest. However, Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They are still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. The Titan must be joking, right? Don't sigh, Dang Hao. So, what's my superpower? For you to be able to say that even now, you're truly impressive. There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Emphorius, our car was pierced by Nikador's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the Abyss. These were what I said. You pass out when the car got hit. I black out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. Why are you saying that now? You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used my last strength to stern the bleeding, but then I was so hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness? You got hit by a rock there? The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. Haha, so you were knocked unconscious by a rock? That's beside the point. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fully has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in a form of memory right now, just like the objects in the past in the miracle of Orange. Perhaps memory is the anchor of the tie used to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Stellaron, do something! For a while, I also thought the Stellaron was your life support system, but it seemed like the hypothesis has been disproven. It's not the time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Ornus mentioned fighting your stolen future and cheating death. Considering my day indestructible body, it seemed to suggest that there are some kind of miraculous power in force that can even reverse death. The key seems to lie into the hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then, Pargastel.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysos heirs already know everything that has happened to you.
Why do you
I was
snitch on
too
us?
worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
I hate you, man. Why you tell everyone? Is this necessary? Wait, there's Trailblazer lock? Okay, this is like a short version of the story so far or something. Okay, now where is Cass? Oh god. This must be because I'm streaming or something.
What are you folks going
Man, the bubble is beautiful. Apply. Oh no! Oh, fuck! Use Oronix. That did nothing. Oh my god! I confused it with the run button. Why is there blood? Wait, where's Aplaya? Ooh.
Emerge from your cocoon.
That's so beautiful. Wait, we've never been here before. This place just unlocked, right? It's a new place. Leo. There is a sculpture of a lion's head on the wall, the mouth wide open. Is she gonna talk? In some of the worlds you traverse, the lion's teeth are usually rubbed smooth by touching hands. Passerby can help but feel an urge to thrust their hand into his mouth. You decided to. Of course, we're gonna do what exactly everyone's gonna do. Ho ho ho, let's see. Who has come to visit my majestic self again? A warrior from Outlands. Does Buka Leonis lie? Akama citizens shake their heads. The Buka Leonis know all the riddles and answer on Akama? Akama citizens nodding their heads. By sirs, allow me to test you with a stumbler. We shall see how you grasp the intellect force. Alright, let's do this. Ho ho, listen well. This one is the easy one. What can only be knocked out by others, but can never stand up on its own. Hey, don't be hasty with your answer. I have another request. I dislike regular answers. I want funny ones that will surprise me and send me into bursts of laughter. Remember as well. So you want a clown answer? Ask for the help with the telesay? Are you sure that you have friends in Okama who have better sense of humor than you? Who will you invite to answer the riddle? Oh god. I think I wanna put Castor on this. So, Castor, you think I'm funny? Of course, I believe in you. This question vexed me somewhat. The answer is properly twisted logic. I remember that I listened to a few outstanding debate sessions when I was studying in a group. Hypothetically speaking, if logic is divided into sound and twisted, the latter often employs trickery to refute the former, but twisted logic is fundamentally flawed. Sorry, that's all I can think of. How is help? Twisted logic? That's not funny though. That doesn't sound right. Twisted logic. Is this answer humorous enough? Let's get a second opinion. That's final. Literally speaking, I'm guessing it's Kefal. Because it has to bear the dawn device so it can't stand up? Is this joke not that bad enough? Wait. It's really funny. Did you feel like committing the sin of blasphemy by making Kefal the butt of the joke? Let's ask for someone else think. Or maybe as Agalaya. You still a little worried that Agalaya might dislike meaningless jokes, but her voice over the comm doesn't sound too perturbed. She even sounds amused. The councils of elders. Aglaya answer is simple yet determined. You can help but contemplate the deeper meaning behind it. The council of elders casts order with its authority, but it can't stand because... Forget it. Jokes stop being funny when you dissect them. That's right. It's a council of elders. Oh, is it? It is inconvenient for me to speak ill of Okama political affairs, but I'm very happy to hear you joke that allude to such matters. What an answer! Amazing! I acknowledge your sense of humor. Quickly, take your hand away. Ho ho ho, you're out of time. The answer to the question is that there is no standard answers. Confused? How could humor have a fixed form? When you impose a standard on such concept, it will lose all the charm because spontaneous laughter. I am different from the bird written in the city. No matter what answer is, as long as you make me laugh, they are all correct answers. You can make a few more attempts to see what tickles my fancy. Wasting my time, okay. All the side quests.
More species are disappearing.
Miss, I'm right here.
You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
What the fuck? For some reason, you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse of dash bubble pushing past your face. Then, a chill slips through your skin, spreading into your veins. Thump, thump. Your heartbeat begins to slow. Spin around immediately and give Castor a scare. That would be in character, right? In a blink of an eye, time seemed to have frozen beneath the cold sensation, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
A subtle fragrance of unnamed flower filling your sense. Its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. You realize that you are still alive. No. To be more precise, your death was not too long. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed as quickly as it came, and replacing it is a touch of fingertips, a tremble born of trepidation and originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Oh my god, that is why we're the only one immune to Castor's power. Because we're already dead! That's fucking crazy! Am I really dead? Castorus, you shaking.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me.
It's okay.
I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
Agree. There's no harm in trying again.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Oh shit, Nishiji. Castorus once again placed a palm on your face. Her shield will calm somewhat this time. Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah, the connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Thank you, Castori-chan. The Dragon and the Princess? Is this a story?
More and more species are disappearing.
Okay, where is Aglaya?
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
So the entire world knows about this now? She came and take the pulse of someone who's dead?
That's the medical prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
Dang.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
True.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher.
Cypher?
If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
You the cat girl?
I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death.
Dang.
At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Thank you for your help.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Oh my god, what's he doing?
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
What's the next I do? Oh shit! Not long ago. Ooh.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog.
What is this?
The land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Anforius are we?
What the fuck?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Bruh. Oh my god, it's punching my ears.
Hand of Shadow. Hand of Shadow Thanatos.
Thanatos is here?
Could this possibly be the Netherrealm? Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion.
What?
Titan rejects you, me. Listen. What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the Void World. A voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Bruh?
Oh, you have awoken.
Bruh.
Welcome back to the mortal realm.
Wait, so Sarah is still in him. But it's not like she gave powers to him or anything.
Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
Oh shit, that's what the opening said.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
White hair student? Who the fuck is she talking about?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
Finance?
You truly are a strict teacher.
Okay.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
So we can try him, right? Oh shit.
Looks like it's not a bad time for a performance.
He had guns? Wait, what his move? Wait, a gun?
Watch this magic trick.
The fuck? That's cool. I got an achievement. Dearest mother, you grant me life. Accept the Christ's hand petition to become heroes together. Nice. Alright, let's replace the herd with casters. I want it to be story related.
Do not worry. My curse is a blessing on the battlefield.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Inexagaris.
Lord? Who the fuck?
It's been a while, Lord Inexagaris. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you.
Who?
I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Bowing carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherians here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
Anti-carrier?
I extend to you my utmost respect, revere, Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherians perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities.
Right.
Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please.
Bruh. What was
Is
that?
there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate.
It's boring, Jesus Christ.
After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal the perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
Dang.
Ah,
Move with it.
that very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
What the fuck?
Please, Professor.
Is that Kefa?
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawncloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received Priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
True.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you.
Damn.
This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Bruh. You can't even have full privacy? Really, I just shot everything, huh? Council under my ass.
Go melt it down.
I like the old Steam.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
There are like 2 objectives?
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems. Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being.
Bruh.
Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to
Okay.
hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair...
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephale's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Fuck is he yapping about? They all yap so much. Oh my god.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Y'all screw.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
It's only the Kremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the Council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
What do you want to do with a demigod? Jesus Christ.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think. I've had enough of this.
Oh my god.
Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Huh?
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was
she's
portrayed
right here.
as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Dang.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Damn.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn Cloud this time is not just to seek protection, What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old? 2 years old? Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Yeah?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it.
So you have
This is a
significance?
present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
Aww.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
He tried to do...
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What?
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours?
Oh my god, that could have been made shorter for sure. So just long yapping.
However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it.
Dang.
My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into, unfortunately. Even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical question.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Oh my god, the yapping.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Who said that?
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
Oh my god.
What radical thing.